Let me start with a story. And the story goes like this. There were two monks. And these two monks were walking along. And they were walking along a river. The two monks, one was the senior one, who was the master. The other one was a disciple. And they are walking along. And as they come to a part of the river, they see that there is a young woman standing there, very, very harassed and in trouble. You could see it on her face that she was in trouble. So both these monks look at that young female, and the younger one, who was the disciple, took his face away and didn't want to look at her at all. The master said, "No, I will look at her." And then he goes to her and then asks her, "What is the problem?" And she says, "Look, it is now end of the day and I have to reach my son who's on the other side of the river. And then right now there is no transportation available and I'm very scared because I do not know how to swim and I want to go to the other side of the bank." The master, the monk, he carries the woman and then starts walking across the river from one end to the other and drops her on the other side of the bank. After having done that, they again begin to walk. And as they are walking, they realize that the disciple, the student, was very quiet. In fact, you could see that he was very disturbed. And he was inside feeling very angry about the whole thing. And then after half an hour or 45 minutes, he couldn't really keep it to himself. Finally, disciple tells his master, "Master, I'm going to leave you. I do not want to continue with you." So the master says, "Why?" So he says, "Enough is enough. You know why I would like to leave you? I would like to leave you because all my life you taught me that you have to not look at females. You do not have to get into lust. You do not have to do anything to do with women. And here I see not only you went to her, you actually picked her up, you touched her, and you took it on the other side, and you were with her for the entire 5 minutes of the walk." So the master said, "Oh, so now I realize what is your problem. Now I can see that you are upset with me for what reason." And he says, "Listen, you don't have to leave me. I will leave you." And he says, "Why you will leave me?" And he says, "Yes, I will leave you because I only carried the woman for 5 minutes, but you have been carrying the same woman for the last 45 minutes. And the message is that you and I do get upset in life. You and I do get negative thoughts in our lives. You and I do suffer the pain when we go through a particular hardship or a setback or even a crisis in our life. I understand that. But the problem with us is that we suffer not because of that pain. We suffer because we continue to linger with that particular pain. We continue to hold the woman in our mind for 45 minutes, for 45 days, for many, many years. Some just don't get out of it. And most people are not aware that are they getting troubled or are they getting suffered because of what happened or because of what they are carrying in their mind. So I think today we will